people, what's up? Hey, here we go, y'all. We are headed to the river. Yeah, we're going down here to the dam tonight. We're going to cast out a few rods, see if we can't get going on. So, hey, y'all stay tuned. We're going to try to bring y'all a real good one tonight. Hey, Catfish people. We here. We set up. We on the bank. We getting ready to cast out. Got a few little more things I need to take care of. Get my site set up. We'll get these rods casted out. Hopefully, we'll bring y'all some fish. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all. Hey, we got them all out, casted out, baited up. Let's get some more light on this rod over here. There we go. Y'all can see that a little bit better. Alright, let y'all see my setup here. I got my little chair here. Got my little light bar. I don't got my wagon ready, fixed up yet, and I got my phone mount right there for my camera. This first rod right here is the 10-foot ugly stick Catfish special. Now what I've done is I put some reflective tape on it so that I can help see it a whole lot better at nighttime, because it's an orange and black rod. I'm running a Penn Pursuit III 8000 on that, and I've got some fresh cut bait, well, frozen cut bait. Let me put it that way. It ain't fresh by no means. I don't have a lot of faith in it. And that's my new rod holder there. Let's zoom in so you can see what we got going on there. There we go. Now, this is the Penn Worth 8000 combo that I used a lot last year. I put a little bit of reflective tape on it and repainted the tips on it, and it's got that Penn Worth 8000 reel on it. I'm running 30-pound test on both of those rods, and I'm running 5-ounce no-roll sinkers, and I've got, like I said, frozen cut bait on both of those rods, bluegill. This rod right here is a big cat fever rod, and it has a Penn Pursuit 6000 on it, and I'm running 25-pound test, Berkley, trilene, big game on all three rods. And I'm running chicken on that. I've got a bail on also on all three rods. I got bails on the tips. So some of y'all that don't use bails or do use bails, just so you'll know, you see how I have this bail here clipped in between the eyelet studs there. That way when you pick your rod up and you go to reeling, back it off here, it don't twist and catch your line and wrap your line up in there. It can't go no further than that eyelet right there. So if you're using bails, that's the best way to use your bails. Rod holder there, that's them curly ones. That's what the Cat Fever spinning rod there looks like. They bowed over, ain't they? I tell you, they bowed over. They ain't hung up though. That's that Berkley trilene. That's that Penn Worth 8000. Them rod holders I made. Got that reflective tape on them, both of them. Uh-oh, fish on, y'all. Oh, we lost the bail. See if I can get this turned around here. Ah, that bail hit the water, y'all. I just started talking about it. Come on, baby. Whew. I hope y'all can see it. I reckon you can. I I twisted that bail, made that damn thing fall off like that. I didn't re-clip it when I twisted it around. I don't know what I'm fishing in here, y'all. I don't know how much tangle up I may have. So I'm trying to keep him as close to the top as I possibly can. Hope I don't get him tangled up in no mess. This is on that cat fever rod with chicken. We can get him to the bank. I'm gonna bring him around this side here, y'all. Drag him up on the bank. Try to anyway. It's a muddy mess, y'all. I'm out of camera view here. Y'all just bear with me 1 second. Woo. Woo, yeah, baby. Got us a nice in here, y'all. Lay his rod down. I can get a little bit of mud. My grip's at. I'm out of sync here, y'all. There we go. Whew, he's hooked pretty good too, y'all. I hate having to use my pliers on my hooks like this. And I'll tell y'all why here in just a second. Get some high beams on here, y'all. There. I guess it's about as high beam as it goes now. How about that, y'all? Got y'all blue down here. Let me pause this a minute, y'all, and get me a picture. All right, y'all, we back. Woo. His light turned off. Oh man. I'll see it again. I ain't wet. I guess I can. Let's get a weight on this, y'all. See what we're working with. They're talking to me. Ten 10.47. I'm blinding y'all, ain't I? 10.47, y'all. Not bad. Oh, it's a muddy mess out here, y'all. Let's get this one back in the water. That's what we like to see, y'all. Swim away. Now, Oh, me. Now let me explain to you the reason why I don't like to use a hook to get my use a hook. Why don't you like to use pliers to get a hook out? I've watched a few YouTube videos on this, and they say you can put dippies in plastic dip and it'll solve this problem. But when you grab that hook with them metal teeth to pop that thing loose, it'll nick at metal right there on your hook if you ain't careful, and it puts a weak spot in your hook. So be careful, y'all, when you're taking your hooks out of your fish's mouth using pliers, because if it scratches that metal and cuts into that metal any kind of way, it puts a weak spot in that hook, and hey, it could cause you to lose that monster. Hey, let's get this baited up and cast it back out. All right, y'all, we got them all baited back up and cast it back out. That old Penn Warfare, it was tangled up, so I had to pop that line, put another rig on it. And when I first got here, I first cast on this big cat fever rod, it got tangled up. I had put another rig on it, so I'm down 2 rigs, but I'm up 1 fish. That's even trade for me. I'll take it any day of the week. That is the first cat caught on that big cat fever rod, and that's a spinning rod, medium heavy. It is got the Penn Pursuit 6000 with Berkley trilene, 25-pound forest green. It is, let me think what else. That's about all I got to describe on that one there. I'm gonna tell you, well, you seen it. It boated over pretty good. That was a 10-pound fish. Them old clamps there, I don't know how much. They can't weigh too much. We'll say as a 9. We'll say as a 9-pounder. And that was on chicken. Caught that on chicken, and I'm running just a simple Carolina rig on that with a 4-ounce. It had a 4-ounce no roll sinker with a number 7 Charlie Brown circle hook. And as y'all know, I get all my tackle gear. I get all of it pretty much from Bullseye down there in Tight Squeeze in Chatham. Bullseye tackle outlet. And I get a little bit of tackle from around up there at Ray's bait and tackle. That's in Eden, North Carolina. I bounce back and forth between the two. Each one carries their own specific things, a little different than the other one. But I pretty much shop down there at Bullseye. Usually got everything I need. The best prices around. You just can't beat his prices. This is the first outing for this ugly stick right here also. The Catfish Special 10-footer. That's the first outing for it. Now the Penn Worth, I've got a Carolina rig on it, and I'm just running old bluegill head. And I changed my bait up since I caught this one on chicken. I said, well, I might as well let me throw another chicken out there. So I put chicken on this catfish, on this ugly catfish rod. Now I'm running a Santee rig on it with the rattler, the little bell rattlers. It's got a rattler on it with some beads and a float, which is a Santee rig with a rattler. If it don't come on and take some bites, I'm gonna probably might pull that float off, peg float, and cast it back out there and see what I can get going on. I don't have a lot of faith in my cut bait. It's been in the freezer quite a long time, but hey, who knows? It might catch something. Old channel cat go by for anything, you know, most of the time. I'm running same hooks on everything. I've got the same hooks. Running 7/0. Well, I think I might have some 8/0 hook on this catfish rod. But hey, that's what my gear is tonight. My light's set up over here, as y'all seen. That's those rechargeable work lights you get at Walmart. the smaller one I think is $25. The bigger one was like $30. I really like them lights. I need to make me I'm working on my cart. I'll get my bar together. That way I won't have that problem. That way I can sit them up and they'll be up high and not down so low, and I can adjust them more, have them angled out instead of just, they're kind of more or less just direct in one spot right now, but I'll be able to beam them out and give you a better area view of what I got going on down here. But hey, let's sit back and hope we get y'all another one. All right, y'all. Hey, let's do a little gear talk. There's a peg float. I like using the ones with slits in them so that I can take them on and off if I need to. That way I don't have to completely untie my rig. So I can take a Carolina rig, and by simply adding this right here, I turn it into a Santee rig. And I can, vice versa, take it right back off. So, it's a good investment, y'all. Really cheap. You can buy them on Amazon by the bags. You can get them in most bait and tackle shops too. They're fairly cheaper also. I mean, they're very inexpensive. Show y'all what I was talking about here. Now, my leader, I got my swivel tied on with a polymer knot. I use 50-pound test leader line, and that is about 14 inches, I would say, somewhere right around in there. About 14 inches. Okay, now what I've done here is I put some beads, bumper beads that you use on your weight. I kind of decorated them up, but I don't know, it's just from YouTube videos I've watched and other guys I used to use them, you know, so that the fish maybe can help keep it up off of this. I don't know. I haven't yet caught anything off of it, so it's yet to be known. I don't think I caught anything off of them last year, but what this does is when it's in the water, it turns and it makes that noise, and it puts an attraction to your bait, so they say. There's YouTube videos out there where the guys catch stuff on this. Chunky Cats and Whisker Seeker, Todd Ferguson and them, all of them guys, you know, they use them. They pretty religiously use them. They also use the Demon Deacon, you know, the peg float kind that also rattle. They have a lot of success off of them. I have yet to have any. I'm not going to give up trying. I'm going to keep on and putting them in the water. Hopefully I'll figure out how to use them. Anybody got any tips on them? Send it to me. Let me know. I'll try it. You know, because like I said, this is right here is all new to me. These rattlers is 100% new to me. I tried them last year, and I'm really trying them hard this year. So every time I put a line in the water, I'm going to have a rattler on there, and I'm going to leave that rattler on there. Whether it's got a float on it or not, you know, straight Carolina or with a float and turn into a Santee, there will always be a rattler in the water when I'm fishing, just to see what I can get it to do. All right, that being said, it's orange coat here, y'all. It's a reversible coat. I tell you, make sure you got your gear right when you're down here on the water, because, you know, like right now, it's a little mist coming up off the water. It gets my clothes wet, you know, damp. Well, this one side of the coat is like that. I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's somewhat waterproof. It's pretty cool that it's changing in and out. Hey, and you can see me now better. Look like a pumpkin. Yeah, let's get that light off, y'all. Put this back in my box here before I lose it. Now there's all different kinds of peg floats. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. There's all different kinds of peg floats, y'all. You know, the different sizes, and it's just whatever suits you for the conditions in the waters that you're fishing. If you're using peg floats or any kind of float for that matter, Um, I typically like to use my float when I'm fishing some current. I've noticed that I've caught more fish on in the current using a peg float than I have a Carolina rig. Using a Santee rig, I've caught more fish in the current on a Santee rig than I have on a Carolina rig. That's not saying one is better than the other. That's just been my best results. Um, this big cat fever rod that I have casted out, it is casted more towards the bank. And I have the other one casted, tried to cast it completely across the river over there on that bank, and then I got one positioned right here in the middle. Where I've got across the bank there is pretty a swift little current coming around a bend right there, and that's where I dropped the one with the peg float. There's a pretty swift current here in the middle, but I just wanted to sink some bait right there in the current, just let it do what it did. Hey, let's kick back and hope we can bring y'all some more. Well, y'all, I didn't have a date and time. Oh man, whew. I didn't have a date and time set up on the camera. I noticed. It's Tuesday. Well, it's Wednesday now, I reckon. 16th maybe, 17th. Yeah, 16th, 17th, March. Just the way we got it on record here. We'll know what we caught tonight, this morning. I'm all tongue-tied, y'all. Oh, hell, I'm telling you. I'm all out of sync. Something has been doing something to this blue rod right here. I don't know if it's done rolled up into some debris some kind of way. But I sure would like to see that thing bend over. I really would. I'd like to get another one on film for y'all. It's starting to get a little cool out here. Yeah. Let me see here. I can rotate this. I don't do no good. You can't see me, can you? Nope, sure can. Oh, let's put it back on the rods. Can't get all three of them in there. You wouldn't be able to see that orange one, no way. You can see a little bit of it, maybe. You can see the reel, yeah. You can see the reel on it. I see some stuff floating down the river there. Some trash. There's a lot of trash in the river, y'all. Man, there's a lot of trash in the river. But then we had our friendly, neighborly, I guess whatever you want to call it, Danville police officer made their rounds. Usually just about every time I go fishing down here on this river, I always see the Danville police make a round, usually a couple of rounds. So, you know, if any of y'all feel about being unsafe or something, you try to keep yourself in a well lit area, and keep your fishing area lit up. Keep yourself lit up, and always let somebody know where you're fishing. Always let somebody know where you're fishing. Never go fishing and not tell somebody where you will be at. That way they know, and try to give them somebody, give somebody some kind of deadline times of where you're going to be at and what time you're going to be back. That way, you ain't know if something happens to you, because you're around these water, you never know what could happen. Slip, fall, bust your head, fall in the water. Anything could happen. It's just a safety tip of the day, y'all. Hey, let's sit back and hope we get another one. If not, I think we might have to pack it up. It's starting to get a little cool. Fish people, hey, what's up? We made it home safe. Got y'all some fish. Made it a fishing video. Just wanted to say thank all y'all for tuning in, watching all the way through. Like, follow, subscribe, hit that little bell wherever it's at. You get a notification when I make another video if you like what I'm doing. So hey, to the next one. God bless. Tight lines.
Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning.